This is why Neville Goddard also said the great secret is a controlled imagination and a well-sustained attention firmly and repeatedly focused on the object to be accomplished. Notice that he doesn't say focused on what you are as determined by the reality outside of you or what we perceive to be as physical or the five senses. A massive part of creating a reality is tapping into the field of energy where the potential is, and you could call that tapping into imagination. And that when you do this, what happens is that as you repeatedly focus on it with no blockages, no resistance, that thing by law has to come into this physical reality. But then the next problem people have a lot of the times is that, well, they think, well, I've been wanting this forever and it hasn't come true. Enter the law of assumption. So another quote by Neville Goddard, you must assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled until your assumption has all the sensory vividness of reality. You must imagine that you are already experiencing what you desire. That is, that you must assume the feeling of the fulfillment of your desire until you are possessed by it, and this feeling crowds all other ideas out of your consciousness. And by all other ideas, this could be of lack, of that you're not going to get it, all the resistance. So there's a big difference between wanting something and assuming that it is already done. Another way to think of it as, instead of praying for something, you're assuming that your prayer is already answered. I don't mean that in a religious sense, but a metaphorical sense. So in summary, some major keys to creating the reality that you prefer is tapping into your imagination or the field and to really feel the potential and to ignore what the five sensory experience has to say about it and assume that it already is done in your meditations or when you are in that state. Even in your daily life, you're assuming that it's done going through your day. If you got value from this video, I really think that you'll love my upcoming Awakening and Empowerment Challenge that begins on the 29th, so just a couple days. And specifically right above me, Day 3, How to Create Your Reality Effectively using the teachings of Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy, and Napoleon Hill. Check out more info in the usual spot.